gentlemen, your host, David Hamilton.
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome once again to All Clued Up, the game where married couples battle it out against each other on the giant keyboard, hoping to win thousands of pounds in cash prizes. Right now, let's meet this week's contestants. Andrew and Jill Say from Keighley in Yorkshire. And playing against them, Barry and Dixie Baird from Nottingham. Andrew and Jill Say. That's a very unusual name, Andrew. Say.
Yes, it comes from my parents. my father gave it to me.
That's very kind of him. You have an Ian Say in the family.
That's right, the original.
So he's the original...
I Say.
I Say. Jill, what do you do for a living?
I work for the Collector of Taxes. I'm a member of the SAS section.
That's the hit squad, is it?
Sort of, yes.
The Inland Revenue hit squad.
Yes.
You'll be declaring your winnings today, of course?
Oh, naturally, yes.
Absolutely. Of course you will. And Barry and Dixie are from Nottingham. How did you two meet?
We met on... I was singing at a barbershop concert.
Yes.
And Barry was in the audience.
He fell for your falsetto, did he?
Yes.
That was it. Fell for the voice. And you had a memorable honeymoon, didn't you, when you got married?
Indeed we did.
Tell us what happened.
We were arrested for playing dice in the casino.
So you spent your wedding night in the Nick, did you?
Indeed, yes, in the security headquarters, the last night of our honeymoon.
Very romantic, that, isn't it?
Not really.
Nowadays, Barry, you are a consultant to the licence trade.
That's right.
Well, most of us are. And Dixie, you're an expert on Scrabble.
Yes, I enjoy Scrabble.
Going to come in useful for the game today, I think, don't you?
Hopefully.
Because you know what you have to do. You have to solve a series of puzzles on this screen. In the case of the first one, it has 5 words. To help you solve those puzzles, you'll see a series of clues which appear a letter at a time. And as soon as you think you know the answer, press the buzzer. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now, Andrew and Jill, who's going first for your team?
I've been volunteered.
You are, Andrew. And Barry and Dixie?
I'm going first, David.
Right, so it's the gentleman first on this occasion. Ladies, have a seat. And gentlemen, here comes your first clue. P, W, D, E, D, R, E, A. Yes, Andrew.
Widespread.
Widespread is correct. £10 you get for that, and let's take a look at the keyboards. Now, the lit letters are the ones in play for this puzzle. Here for you at home to see is the stinger. Now, of course, our contestants didn't see that, but if they hit it, they missed their turn. Andrew, come to the keyboard and pick a letter, please.
I'll have an O, please.
O. 2 O's putting £20 in the puzzle bank. Pick another letter, please, Andrew.
And an M.
M. And 1 M, £30 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is widespread. Andrew, solve the puzzle. Just a little early, I feel, don't you? Let's have another clue. This clue contains 7 letters. Here they are. M, G, S, I. Yes, Andrew.
Smiling.
Smiling is right again. Come to the keyboard. Pick another letter, please.
I'll have an E, please.
E. 2 E's. Pick another letter, please, Andrew.
T.
T. 1 T, £60 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are widespread and smiling. Andrew, solve the puzzle.
Grinning from ear to ear.
Grinning from ear to ear. Well, you should be, because you've taken the pounds out of the puzzle bank. Barry and Dixie yet to score, but Andrew and Jill at the end of the first round have £80. Okay, change places, please. Girls to the fore now. We'll take a look at our next screen puzzle. This one has 5 words, and to help you solve it, here's your first £10 clue. This contains 10 letters. F, Y, C, D, F, L. Yes, Dixie.
Difficulty.
Difficulty is right. Well done, Dixie. You get the £10. And we'll take a look at the keyboards. Now remember, the lit letters are the ones in play for this puzzle. Here for you at home to see is the stinger. Hit that, Dixie. You missed your turn. Pick a letter, please.
I'll take an A, please.
A. A is the first word. Pick another letter, please, Dixie.
And an E.
E. And there are two E's. £30 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is difficulty. Dixie, solve the puzzle. Just a little difficult yet. Back we go. We'll have another clue. This clue contains 8 letters. Here they are. L, T, N, N, I, E. Yes, Jill.
Lenient.
That's not the right word, I'm afraid. Dixie, you can have one more letter. I. Yes, Dixie.
Liniment.
Liniment is right. Come to the keyboard and pick a letter, please, Dixie.
I'll have an O.
O. O begins the last word. Pick another letter, please, Dixie.
And I'll have a T, please, David.
T. There are 3 T's, £70 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are difficulty and liniment. Dixie, solve the puzzle.
A fly in the ointment.
A fly in the ointment. Well done, Dixie. That time you're the one taking the pounds out of the puzzle bank. At the end of that round, Andrew and Jill have £80. Barry and Dixie have £90. So, absolutely nothing in it as we take the break. We'll be back in a few moments with part 2, when every clue and letter will be worth £20. Join us then and find out who is all clued up. Welcome back to All Clued Up, where we have Andrew and Jill on £80. We have Barry and Dixie on £90. Very close indeed. And remember, from now on, every clue and letter worth £20. Gentlemen, to play the next round, ladies have a seat, and we'll take a look at our next screen puzzle. This one has 4 words. To help you solve it, here's your first £20 clue. And it has 8 letters. T, O, D, I, L, E. Yes, Andrew.
Isolated.
Isolated is correct. £20 for that, and let's take a look at the keyboard. Now remember, the lit letters are the ones in play for this game. Here for you at home to see is the stinger. If you hit that, you miss your turn. Andrew, come to the keyboard and pick a letter.
I'll have an E, please, David.
E. 4 E's putting £80 into the puzzle bank. Pick another letter, please, Andrew.
I'll have an L, please.
L. And 1 L. £100 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is isolated. Andrew, solve the puzzle. Another clue needed. Yep. All right, this clue has 8 letters. Here they come. M, S, N, L, S, A. Yes, Andrew.
Nameless.
Nameless, you're right again. Come to the keyboard and pick a letter, please.
I'll have an O, please, David.
O. 2 O's. Pick another letter, please, Andrew.
And a T.
T. And 1 T, £160 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are isolated and nameless. Andrew, solve the puzzle. Well, for one moment you're going to do it, but not just yet. Our next clue has 7 letters. E, B, T, N, W. Yes, Andrew.
Between.
Between is right again. Come to the keyboard and pick another letter, please.
I'll have an F, please.
F. One F. Pick another letter, please, Andrew.
And an R, please.
R. One R. £200 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are isolated, nameless, and between. Andrew, solve the puzzle.
The middle of nowhere.
The middle of nowhere. And this time, you take the pounds out of the puzzle bank. Let's look at the scores. Barry and Dixie, £90. Andrew and Jill, £340. Let's change places. Let's bring the girls forward and let's take a look at our next screen puzzle. It has 5 words. To help you solve it, here comes your first clue, worth £20, containing 6 letters. Z, B, L, A. Yes, Jill.
Brazil.
Brazil is right. Once again, let's take a look at the keyboard. Don't forget the lit letters are the ones in play for this puzzle. Here for you at home to see is the Stinger. Hit that and you miss your turn. Jill, come to the keyboard. Pick a letter.
I'll have an A, please.
A. Three A's putting £60 in the puzzle bank. Pick another letter, please.
I'll have a C, please.
C. And 2 C's in the last word. £100 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is Brazil. Jill, solve the puzzle.
A hard nut to crack.
A hard nut to crack. I could see the way you looked at me that you'd got that. And once again, you've taken the pounds out of the puzzle bank. Barry and Dixie have £90. Andrew and Jill now £460. Let's change places again. Let's go on to another round and another screen puzzle. It looks like this. 3 words here to help you solve it is your first clue, which contains 11 letters. D, T, D, D, W, N, N, O. Andrew.
Downtrodden.
Downtrodden, right again. Let's take a look at the keyboards. Again, I remind you the lit letters are the ones in play for this puzzle. For you at home to see, here is the dreaded Stinger. And if you hit it, you miss your turn. Andrew, come to the keyboard. Pick a letter, please.
I'll have a T, please.
T. 1 T at the beginning of the second word. Pick another letter, please.
And an E, please.
E. And 2 E's, £60 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is downtrodden. Andrew, solve the puzzle. No. Let's have our second clue on this one then, and this clue has 9 letters. S, O, P, D, E. Andrew.
Oppressed.
Oppressed, you're right again. Come to the keyboard. Pick another letter, please.
I'll have an R, please.
R. There's an R at the end of the first word. Pick another letter, please.
And I'll have a D.
D. And a D in the first word. £100 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are downtrodden and oppressed. Andrew, solve the puzzle.
Under the rule.
That's not the right answer, I'm afraid. Let's go back and have our next clue, which contains 7 letters. Here they are. H, B, N, A, E. Andrew.
Beneath.
Beneath, right again. Now come to the keyboard. Pick another letter, please.
I'll have an H, please.
H. 2 H's. Pick another letter, please.
And I'll have an S.
S. 1 S, £160 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are downtrodden, oppressed, and beneath. Andrew, solve the puzzle.
Under the lash.
Not the right answer. Back we go and have another clue. This clue contains 8 letters. D, E, N, B, L. Yes, Andrew.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon, you're right again. Come to the keyboard. Try again. What would you like, quickly?
I'll have a C, please.
C.
And an O, please.
O. You couldn't wait to get on with it, could you? 100, up to now, £200 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are downtrodden, oppressed, beneath, and bludgeon. Andrew, solve the puzzle.
Under the cosh.
Under the cosh. Well, we were under just about everything there, but finally we were under the cosh, and you're right. Let's look at the scores. Barry and Dixie have £90. Andrew and Jill, £740. Come on, let's change places again. Let's have another round and let's see if we can get some more money. Let's have a look at our next screen puzzle. This one has 3 words. Here comes your first clue to help you solve it. The clue contains 9 letters. E, O, D, E, B. Dixie.
Obedience.
Obedience is right. Well done, Dixie. Quickly, let's take a look at the keyboard. Don't forget the lit letters are the ones in play for this game. Here for you at home to see is the Stinger. Hit that and you miss your turn. Dixie, pick a letter, please.
I'll take an E.
E. Three E's. Pick another letter, please, Dixie.
And I'll have a T this time, please.
T. Two T's, £100 in the puzzle bank. Your clue is obedience. Dixie, solve the puzzle. Oh, not yet. Let's go back for another clue then. This clue has 10 letters. Here they come. Y, R, C, M, T, F. Jill.
Conformity.
Conformity is right. Your turn to come to the keyboard and pick a letter, please. What would you like?
I'll have an O, please.
O. 1 O. Pick another letter, please.
I'll have an L, please.
L. 1 L, £140 in the puzzle bank. Your clues are obedience and conformity. Jill, solve the puzzle.
Toe the line.
Toe the line. And that means that time is up. So let's take a look at the final scores. Barry and Dixie have £110. Andrew and Jill have a monster score here, £900. Barry and Dixie, you're up against tough opponents there, but thank you for being great sports. It's been lovely having you with us, and you leave us with £110. Thanks for playing All Clued Up.
Thank you.
Andrew and Jill, what a terrific game you played there, and that is just about a record score, I reckon, £900. We're now going to take you on to play for a further £1,000. This time, of course, you'll play together, and in a moment I want you to choose one of 3 categories. Think very carefully. From the category that you pick, you have to find 6 words in 60 seconds. Now, they'll come up on the screen a letter at a time. As soon as you think you know what the word is, shout it out, and we'll go on to the next one, okay? Now, if you're ready, we'll take a look at the categories you can choose from. You can have religious titles, famous artists, or indoor games. Now, the decision is vital. We'll give you 5 seconds to make up your minds, starting now. Now, remember, you're going for £1,000. It's an important decision. Which category have you chosen?
Famous artists.
You're going to go for famous artists. We wish you the best of luck. We'll have everything crossed for you. Join us, please, at the keyboard. Andrew and Jill, let me remind you that the category you have chosen is famous artists. You're looking for those 6 words in 60 seconds, and the time starts now. With an A, M,
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt is right. A.
Constable.
E. Constable is right. T. L. C. O. L.
Botticelli.
E.
Yes.
Botticelli. 2 words in this one. H.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh is right. E. U.
Turner. No.
S. B.
Oh.
Rubens.
Rubens. Here's the last one. S. S. C.
Picasso.
O. Picasso. Congratulations. Well done. You certainly know your artists, and your knowledge is paid off there because you have won £1,000. Not only the £1,000, of course, but that record prize money that you got there earlier, which means that at the end of the show, you today have a total of £1,900. I think Jill's going to have a little cry. It is customary on these occasions. And it's also customary for the host of the show to say, what are you going to spend the money on?
Bag of oats for her horse.
And Jill, what are you going to spend it on for him?
Ooh, a mountain, probably, for him to climb.
A mountain for him to climb. Well, you've certainly climbed one today. You've been great winners. We'd love to invite you back next week, but unfortunately, this is the last programme of the present series. All together? But you've been great sports. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on All Clued Up, and enjoy every penny of your winnings. Well done. Give them a nice big round of applause. That, as I say, is the last programme in the present series of All Clued Up. It's great to finish with 2 lovely winners, but one of the great things about this series has been that nobody has left us empty-handed. So we hope to be back on your screens very soon, and we hope that then you and I and the contestants once again will be all clued up. Until then, bye-bye.